Hey, what is up, everybody? Crimson Thunder here. Welcome to episode number 61 of Megamek, the Stormbringing Destroyers. We're also joined with the one who... What the hell? Son of a beep!
Alright, thanks, Nora! Crimson, you may want to have a mech catch me.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, airbags actually work, but 2 seconds too late. Ow.
What about the secondary airbag?
Secondary airbag still a little slow. Well, this is the reason why we have all these tests. And by the way, guys, it's Black Phoenix. How's it going, everybody?
Oh boy, I think we got some crap that we have to do, that we're about to be getting ourselves into today, including a new subcontract.
I mean, why am I not surprised? Look at me, I'm gonna have a heart attack. I'm not surprised.
And although we have completed another one, though this one subcontract only lasts 1 month. And remember, folks, if you're under the age of 13, click away from this live stream immediately. Crimson Thunder and Black Phoenix will not be held responsible for any data that is collected by YouTube and Google.
And I repeat, if you're under the age of 13, do us all a favor and click away, please. This is not for you.
I just said that.
It's called reinforcing the point, Crimson.
So, what happened last time, Black Phoenix?
Well, last time we ended up in what I can honestly say is one of the bloodiest battles of our entire campaign.
We have dealt a serious sting to the entire Gladiators mercenary company.
Say that. Allow me to do a bit of a brief recap. November 29th, 3043. It was what was it, 1400 local time?
And in torrential rain.
And in torrential rain. Thanks to the assistance, thanks to the quote-unquote assistance from some of the prisoners, we actually managed to isolate the location of one of the Concordats, or should I say, the Gladiator Squadron's main supply depots on the planet. Our main goal was to both bring it down and take whatever supplies that we could actually find. And believe me when I say, that battle was more bloody than any of us could have imagined.
Yeah, because all the fuel air bombs destroyed so much crap.
Granted, we actually did take some losses.
No, we didn't take any losses at all.
Alright. We didn't take any losses, but the thing is, let's just say that entire area is actually going to be full of radioactive activity for the next few years.
Well, I didn't think fuel air bombs could do that.
But some of the supplies in there were actually high in radiation.
Wait, so the nuclear reactors?
Pretty much.
What the hell did we do?
Not to mention their main power generators are actually powered by reinforced triadium alloy, the same kind of alloy that's actually used in the cores for the Royal Eagle.
How do they manage to get their hands on that?
Thing is, that fuel depot, that was actually the place where Honor escaped from.
And Charlotte.
And Charlotte.
Although she only, but not truly though. She was stationed there.
Exactly.
Alright. Looks like we are now at we had about 1 or 2 weeks go by since then without anything special happening. It is now Monday, December 18th, 3043, but 1 week earlier at Stormbringing Destroyers HQ, Captain McDonald's office. Incoming call from Lieutenant Chuck Finley. This is Captain.
This is Lieutenant Commander Charles Finley. Authorization 1135.
Go ahead, go there, Commander. There's something honestly, right now it's gotten so quiet over here after that. I think one of the things we might want to consider doing is that we might want to consider maybe start thinking about going after who's really behind this all this evil over on this planet.
Captain, I was thinking the same thing.
No. And as of right now, I am fully assured that all your mech warriors and soldiers are now properly disciplined enough that we can now end the other contract early, and we have an additional one that we can do. Although it'll be a 1-month contract, and what we're going to do, and I'll send one of my recon officers out there in order to start recon the enemy base. From there, we can finally get rid of we can finally start stalking this Void Condor's nest of what you ended up doing it. Yes, it's going to be extremely dangerous, but it has to be done. Or
Captain, you don't have to explain it to me.
I have to explain it to you, Commander, because if we don't do anything about this, it's going to sound extremely confusing, and if we're not careful enough, the Void Condor is going to actually come out to attack us.
Very well.
So
I will be there in I will be there in approximately two. I'll be there in 2 planetary rotations.
Okay.
To sort out the rest of the details.
Roger
Until then, enjoy the rest of your R&R with your entire squadron. After that last battle, all of you have earned it.
Yep. I will be sure that we use that wisely, Commander.
We will be in contact. Finley out.
Lieutenant Lake, please report to the brass office.
This is Black Phoenix. I'm on my way. 2 weeks of silence, and now the captain calls me in. Something definitely must be happening. Authorization Black Phoenix 173.
Tom, open the door.
Understood, sir. Captain.
Lieutenant, please come in and sit down for a little bit. We have something that we have to discuss that's going to be very important.
Computer. Green tea with chamomile mix. Hot.
And computer. Cold. Please dispense cola, iced. Now, Lieutenant, we got some very important matters to discuss.
That's why I grabbed the tea first.
Okay. We need to do. I have a feeling that whoever it was who was backing up the Gladiators there is going to absolutely retaliate for what we ended up doing. And if my conscience is right, that Void Condor is not gonna be a pushover. And
I've been getting the same feeling myself.
so what?
However, speaking of the base, you may want to take a look. You may want to take a look at the latest recon report of the entire terrain.
It's like completely deserted. Or so they're trying to make us believe that it is.
The area around the bit. That's not the only thing. Take a look at the readings at the area that we managed to bomb over 2 weeks ago.
Nuclear? Is that nuclear radiation?
In particular, high concentrations of gamma particles.
Wait a second. Lieutenant, before I continue, summon Sergeant Charlotte Riley and Lieutenant Honora Calcutt here now.
You got it, sir. Honora, Lieutenant Riley,
Sergeant Riley.
Sergeant Riley, we need you both in the CNC's office ASAP. Priority 1.
Rondo, on my way, sir. Ah, ladies, please come in and have a seat.
Tom, seal the door and initialize soundproof barrier. Understood.
Alright. Now, the reason why I summoned both of you here is because of this area that we have recently obliterated. Now starting with you, Charlotte. Is this basically where you previously was held and stationed while you were with the others?
Yeah, that is actually.
Please tell me we did not destroy that thing and just to and get rid of all the nuclear radiation.
Unfortunately, I'd be lying if I said that you didn't. I actually thought that nuclear reactor actually had been powered down. It actually had, put it this way, it really hasn't been functioning correctly for years.
Now do you know what the Gladiators were planning to do with this?
They were trying to create some kind of experimental weapon. Something that could obliterate an entire outpost with a single shot.
Lieutenant Honora, have you been a part of this before also?
Believe me, the reactor here, it's pretty much a smaller version of the tritium power source that's used on the Royal Eagle.
And I suggest that Lieutenant Lake, I suggest that this being destroyed was of a very strategic importance.
I have to agree. Approximately 80% of the supplies and weapons that the Concordat actually used came from this supply base.
And any idea what kind of weapons what kind of weapons they were experimenting with, or what they were planning on doing with these?
I believe so. I double checked it. Tom, pull up. Right, Tom, pull up the. Pull my archive. Authorization code Black Phoenix 173. Auxiliary power code 7546.
Authorization granted. Okay, so what do I see here?
Found out about the base. I consulted my grandfather, Captain Keyes. And something about this place, something about what they were working on there, struck me as something that's familiar. And then I found this. A single file on on an experimental weapon that they were working on.
Is this some kind of bioweapon?
Exactly.
Jeez.
Something that they called C-109.
Is this what, a plane?
The plane itself is the launcher. The weapon itself was given a certain code name. Dark Blight.
Now, what kind of stuff would that do to anybody that it ended up getting in its unfortunate path?
I was afraid you're going to ask that.
I need to know, Lieutenant. I don't care how bad it was.
Captain, the initial test done. This is what happened.
What happened?
Biomass conversion. Even a single ounce of this stuff completely obliterates organic matter on contact.
So basically, this makes people nothing more than nuclear waste.
Exactly.
And is this Void Condor behind all this?
He is.
This guy needs to be eliminated. But it's going to be a very dangerous task. So that's why I contacted Commander Finley, and we're going to create another contract, and this contract is going to consist of Lieutenant Ojima is going to go over there, do as much recon as possible, so we can start planning the offensive right to Void Condor.
There's one other thing that we should actually do.
And Lieutenant Honora is like, "Are you nuts? This guy is probably one of the most deadliest mech warriors in this entire side of the Inner Sphere. Do you know what's gonna happen if you try getting into a 1v1 battle with him?"
Lieutenant Honora, steel yourself and calm down. We all know what's at stake here.
Charlotte Riley replies, "This guy has never lost a mech duel in his 40-year career." I would advise using critical caution here, Lieutenant and Commander McDonald.
I am in full agreement. I've only been able to pull up a partial part of this Condor's data. But even so, it's sketchy at best.
What the hell? He's not the main enemy in this entire base. He's just the second command of all the forces here.
Wait a minute. You mean this Void Condor isn't the one that's the mastermind behind all this?
He's the XO. He's the XO. The one who is unknown. And they say that.
Or there's actually a gaping hole in the data core.
He only reveals himself if his master plan is at its critical level of threat. Only then will he come out and challenge anybody. And he said that his mech, if he fights anybody here, causes a glitch in their targeting systems.
Some kind of ECM array?
I don't know.
If that's the case, we could be dealing with... I shudder just to think about it.
The mech is unknown to the inner sphere.
Aside from that, right now, that's not our only concern. According to the data that according to the same data we managed to get from the depot that was destroyed, the radiation level there is increasing. If we don't get a cleanup team down there soon, it's going to start affecting the entire planet.
Charlotte, do you have any suggestions on how to combat this radiation?
I believe so, sir.
So what are you suggesting?
Back during my posting at this depot, I was actually working on a way to pretty much create a compound that can actually be used to soak up the radiation and neutralize it completely. I did manage to create a successful sample of this compound and test it. The results were actually very promising. The radiation in a small area was actually extinguished within a matter of minutes.
Oh my god. Lieutenant, you might want to see this now. Tom, project.
I'm on my way.
No, you're still here. Tom, protect the image on the wall.
Understood, sir. What in the name of... By Gunthar's moons, what the same Hane?
Nobody know. It's only a shadow of what was reported, but the last time that a mech warrior had ever encountered whoever this is, there was a glitch in the system. Before he was completely obliterated, there was radio confirmation that the glitch in the targeting system was a problem with the identification system when it was being shot at. But all I know is that the type of target started switching between mad and cat.
Oh boy.
And nobody knows what this actually is. But if we're going to fight whoever this is, we have to exercise extreme caution. We don't know what it is. My only guess, if it says mad and switches between mad and cat, the only thing I can think of is some kind of mech that is a cross between a marauder and a catapult.
I'm thinking the same thing.
That does not know. And for those
that doesn't bode well.
Yeah, and for those of you who are watching, that's a big foreshadow. The only hint I'll give you is that it's the poster child of the entire Mech Warriors franchise.
So if anything, this definitely is about to get really complicated.
You bet. Now, we are going to be going over, and we're going to start making plans to possibly start attacking this Void Condor nest and find out who his real boss is up to.
Sir, you're not suggesting that we use the Void Condor as bait, do you?
No, I plan on eliminating this Void Condor, and if we capture him, we're going to put him under extreme interrogation.
That is more my style.
Because whoever his boss is, he or she is going to cause some serious damage to not just this planet, but the entire inner sphere. So,
Then by all means, let's get started right away.
yep. 2 days pass. Commander Chuck Finley enters Stormbringing Destroyer's HQ and goes to the CC.
Tom, Tom, initialize command override. Authorization Finley 225.
Roger that, Commander Finley.
Captain? Lieutenant?
Commander Finley, please join us. We have some extremely serious matters we must discuss.
Computer. Iced tea. Mango. Chilled.
Computer. Water. Frozen. Wait, what? Unable to comply, sir. Only chilled as possible. Chilled. I meant my bad. Now, we're planning. We want to plan on some kind of contract, so we start going to do some recon on this, so we can start planning on attacking the Void Condor.
All right.
And
what do you have in mind?
Well, the first thing we have to do is recon whatever we can what we can truly find. Some of our satellite data has unfortunately because of the radiation on there has not exactly are doing too well for the area. But if we do go over to the Void Condor, we could possibly have that thing destroyed. Try to destroy him and bring him to questioning. I've also got some very disturbing data that he's not the main villain behind this. But I have been able to yesterday, if I able to find do a glitch, and the call sign is Sauron.
Wait, Sauron? Whoa. Okay, that definitely is not good.
But his true identity his real identity is not he or she is not confirmed. But it has been reported in the archives that the last pilot, the last enemy mech warrior who ever came in contact with them, reported that there was an extreme glitch in his targeting system.
Yes, I know.
Do you know that it kept switching between Mad and Cat?
Of course. Who do you think one of the mech pilots that actually managed to encounter that thing was?
The pilot did not survive, Commander.
Really?
As far as I know.
Do I look like a ghost to you?
No. But as far as I know, there's also data that this mech warrior has never lost a duel.
Unfortunately, that is correct.
So whatever this is, it has to be ultimately eliminated. And if this isn't, the entire Innisphere is in danger. Not just this planet.
I know. I brought along this. Tom, upload, decrypt, and display.
So so you described to me what I end up seeing.
Put it this way, before the targeting system was completely put on the fritz, I was actually able to get a couple of detailed scans of the mech itself.
That definitely looks like a cross between a freaking Marauder and a catapult there, Commander.
This was actually the last bit of data that was transmitted before my comms link was completely severed. One thing I do remember is that I barely made it back to my base in one piece.
That whatever that is, that looks terrifying.
Still have nightmares about it. Does that say it all?
I need to do a little bit of research on this, which will not be revealed until for at least a minimum of 1 or 2 live streams.
Do what you can. Do what you can to bring that blasted thing down.
Lieutenant Lake?
Yes, sir?
If we are forced to face this guy, this might be the most dangerous mission we have ever done.
I know. And I'm ready for it.
I don't know if any of us are ready for it. Now, this contract here is for us to be authorized to do this recon for you. This will only last 1 month. And then if anything, depending on how successful this is, we can see if we can probably try following up.
Alright. Let's see what we can do to bring this all in once and for all.
Alright.
Captain McDonald, I hereby authorize this contract.
Very good. Now, if you will please excuse us, we have some planning that we must do.
Very well. Would you mind if I actually grab the bite to eat in the commissary before I made my return trip?
Go right ahead. It's on the house.
Thank you, Captain. Lieutenant?
Fast forwarding to present day, Monday, December 18th, 3043. Stormbringing Destroyers HQ, Lieutenant Lake's office.
Tea, Earl Grey, chilled. I gotta say, this Earl Grey tea is actually stronger than ever. Tom, I'd say, Tom, the upgrades that you've actually made to the systems around here definitely have been proven to be quite efficient. Not to mention giving me a stronger kick on my Earl Grey tea. Tom, identify the visitor at the door.
Visitor confirmed. Lieutenant Calicut.
Enter. Ah, Honora. Excellent timing. I was just about to have a cup of Earl Grey tea. Care for some?
Sure. Thank you, sir.
Now, what can I do for you?
Well, we have been able to start making some progress with cleaning up that radiation out there.
That's an absolute relief.
I mean, it's still going, but still, for a while, it is still going to cause some interference with the with some targeting systems if we are ever to be forced to fight in there. And if I also heard correctly, Lieutenant Ojima is out doing a recon mission.
He is trying to figure out.
Alert! All officers, report to the briefing room immediately.
I only started haven't finished my Earl Grey tea. Oh boy, this must be bad.
Lieutenant Lake, this is bad. Please report now.
On my way. Good thing this was chilled and not hot. Got the priority call, Captain. What's up?
We have a serious incoming transmission coming in from Davian Command. It's coming in now.
Crypt and patch it in.
Tom, play back the encrypted message now.
Understood, sir.
Incoming transmission from Davian Command to Lieutenant Ojima. Lieutenant Ojima, the recon mission you are currently on must be aborted immediately. You are ordered to retreat to the south as quickly as possible. There is a very large and dangerous number of enemies that are attempting to take you out. Retreat to the southernmost part of the area and get back to the base now.
Oh shit. Well, that did not go as planned.
Captain, if my worst fears are coming true, we need to get a squad. We need to get an air squadron out there.
Lieutenant Honora, have you and your flight leader report to your aerospace fighters and provide air support immediately. Lieutenant Honora.
Hey.
Get you and your report to your aircraft immediately. Prepare to give them their air support now.
Stood.
Recon has reported there is an entire company of enemies that are chasing our Lance. There's a mix of both tanks and light to medium mechs.
Which squadrons are available for ground combat?
They're not going to be. None of them are going to be able to make it in time. We're sending an air support now.
Understood. Captain, we better get up to the Overwatch area. Something's telling me that we're going to need to provide some interference if Lieutenant Ojima is going to make it out in one piece.
Yeah. Make contact with Lieutenant Ojima and let him know what's going on.
Understood. Tom, open secure frequency. Open channel combat frequency 11456.
Attempting to connect now. This is Recon Lance. Lieutenant, is that you?
Loud and clear, Lieutenant Ojima.
We have a large number of enemies that are about to make us get wasted here. We're falling back and returning to base. This mission is aborted.
Acknowledge, Lieutenant Ojima. As much as I hate to say this, but you've actually got support on the way. Lieutenant Honora Kalka and the rest of her squadron are heading your way now to actually provide you some interference.
Get them their double time. We're about to get shot at.
They're less than 30 seconds out.
All right, you can connect now. I have 2 commandos, a Shadowhawk, and a fire javelin.
I'll take the commandos.
Now they have a normal running speed of 9. You're starting from the north.
Black Phoenix and Star Eagle. Black Phoenix and Star Eagle. Do you copy?
We copy. We got some magnetic interference over here. It's jamming our navigation systems.
Switch the manual and go with visual scanning. It's all you can do right now.
Roger. No, I didn't want that's...
Captain, I certainly hope this... But, Captain, if there's enough magnetic interference in the area, it's gonna make it very difficult to pretty much get our people out of there. You realize that, right?
Of course I do, Lieutenant. And that's why they're ordered to get to the south as quickly as possible.
Lieutenant Ojima, are you still there?
Lieutenant Ojima reporting. We are currently on our way to the south now. Be advised, we do have a bunch of enemies that are attempting to track us. The fire javelin is at full throttle and sprinting.
Understood.
We have no contacts with any enemies. Enemy contact. They're coming from the... What? Wait a second. They're coming from the south. They must have sent more They must have sent more contacts to cut us off.
It's the trap!
Lieutenant Ojima, break through them and return to base immediately.
Oh, this is definitely gonna be one of those tracks. Once this is the only time.
You gotta keep moving. Well, one of their enemies made a check. Failed a check.
I just got a report that the right leg actuator on one of the commandos has been destroyed.
Ah, damn it! Keep going as quickly as possible.
Can you repeat that?
Keep moving as quickly as possible. We only have one chance. We only have one chance to get the hell out of there. If it's damaged, we'll repair it. But if it's destroyed, we may lose the mech warrior.
He's stuck.
You're gonna have to keep going. Of course, a couple of people end up jumping into a bog. Eagle Flight here. We have targets in the area and beginning support. Formation trail.
Timing's as perfect as ever there, Star Eagle.
Fire javelin reporting. Enemy center contact and coordinates 0852 and 1256. Be advised, over.
Hell's proverbial bells.
Keep going. If you need to do this without a piloting skill check, you can only move up to 9. Yeah, if you try sprinting, it's going to give a +2 penalty to any of your piloting skill checks. Eagle 1 here, bombs away. Eagle 2. Eagle 2. Bomb's gone.
Copy that.
Eagle 1 here. I've been hit. Damn it.
Damn it!
This is Eagle 1. Engine 1 malfunctioned. Repeat. Engine malfunction. I am unable to continue mission. Returning to base.
Ah, boy.
This is Ojima. Enemy contacts. Commandos, continue running towards the south.
Copy that.
Command, this is Eagle 1. My engine is smoking. Order, sir.
Star Eagle, remain in the CZ until further notice.
Eagle 2, copy that. Eagle 1, I am unable to continue the mission.
Eagle 1.
Say again, interference.
Eagle, turn to...
Roger, returning to base. Don't go into those. Avoid going into those swamps if you can avoid it.
That's what I'm trying to do.
This is Fire Javelin. Enemy tank destroyed. Well, the Griffin number 2 has 2 of its arm actuators hit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's the one with the PPC weapon. This is Eagle 2. I've taken damage.
Damn it. Honor, get yourself out of there.
What the hell?
What is it?
I want to see what the hell hit her. It's the fire starter stuck. Eagle 2 returning to base. I'll figure this out. The SRMs will have need a 13 to hit. And now the punch missed. Black Phoenix, you keep going. Damn, that help attack's fast. Wait, Lieutenant Lake, there's one of those fire starters. Lieutenant Lake, there's a fire starter out there.
Yeah, I can see it.
Alright, so it's now round 9. Ujima here. I'm going for it. Commander Recon Lance, Commando 1, Commando 2. Keep going. They're not going to catch you at this point. I'd sprint with the Commando. You need to get as far south as you can.
Crap.
Might as well shoot at something. Everybody whiffs. Black Phoenix. Uh-oh. All of a sudden you hear, This is Commando 1! Right flank threat! Right leg structure failure! Ejecting! Ejecting! Lieutenant Ojima, Command, this is Lieutenant Ojima. Commando 1 has ejected, over. Go to the far side of the map. Oh, fuck. Recon Lance to command. Do you copy, over? Recon Lance to command. Do you copy?
This is Sergeant Graham's acting head of Recon. Colonel, sir. I repeat, Kenner Soy is.
Damn it! Recon Lance, take what's ever left of your lance and return to base immediately.
They're already.
Oh, this is gonna be bad. Oh, that freaking blackjack is so screwed. The house officer's down. The house officer is down. Do you copy? Alright, Black Phoenix, do you want Ken and Roy to be taken prisoner, or do you want him to go to ground? Black Phoenix.
If anything, I personally would say make him a prisoner.
So reaching the south was 2 victory points, so it does count as a victory, as that's the primary objective.
That is true.
Incoming transmission from Davin Command. We received a situation report that the mech warrior of yours has been found and currently in hostile hands. We don't know who these people are, but they may have something to do with the Void Condor. Stand by for the orders.
Copy that.
Lieutenant Ojima, report to the Brass's office.
On the way, sir. Captain.
Lieutenant Ojima, I want your I want your report on what happened out there.
Apparently, based on what I can actually tell, looks like the area that I was actually sent to recon, and ended up being one heck of a giant hornet's nest of enemies.
I understand that. I also do understand that one of your mech warriors is also missing.
One of my best.
So what exactly happened?
One of the areas that we were actually at, well, one of the areas that we actually had to check out was that looked like some kind of old abandoned farmhouse. Only to find out that entire a giant farmhouse, was actually retrofitted to serve as a makeshift command base for a small band of Concordate rebels.
I see. And that's also why they probably might be taking Lieutenant Ken and Roy.
That would be my that would actually be my best assumption.
So they must be what they're trying to do is use him as bait to come at the rest. But we need to do this our way.
Understood.
Get some refit and stand by for further orders.
Understood, sir.
Lieutenant Honora to Lieutenant Honora to Lieutenant Lake.
It's Lieutenant Lake. Go ahead, Honora.
You might want to come to Aerospace Fighter Bay 1.
I'm on my way. I got your message, Honora. What's up?
That whatever was shooting at whoever that was shooting at us. Take a look at this. It's damaged the Lucifer's engine beyond repair.
God, you're right. What the hell?
I don't think there's ordinary stuff that could have done this.
You're right. These aren't any ordinary weapons. Normally, there would actually be some kind of residual energy from the engine, but according to this, the energy's been completely neutralized.
Yeah, this whole engine, the whole fusion reactor has to be replaced.
I was afraid of that.
We'll work to get one as soon as possible. It should be here tomorrow.
Very good, sir.
Alright, if anything else, we'll let you know.
Keep me apprised. Dismissed.
Alright. Random event was an 18. You walk by and you notice that there's a very loud basketball game going on in the in the gymnasium area. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whoosh! Yeah! Wow!
Whoa!
Man, that was 1 in a million!
Wow! Look at... Looks like this was quite the intense game. Alright. Alright, Corporal. Who did you bet on to win?
We ended up putting a bet on those ones that just lost.
Ooh.
The only reason why they won is they got a 3-pointer right at the buzzer.
You know what? Considering that it was a very close game, first round of drinks are on me.
We're on our way. Now, anything else happen on this day?
Nope. Press on to the next one.
Tuesday, December 19th, 3043. One lower leg actuator has arrived, and one 195 fusion engine has arrived. This is Lieutenant Honora. Lieutenant Lake, please report. The replacement engine has arrived.
Excellent work, Nora. Get to work on... Have you and your team get to work on getting that engine installed right away.
It'll take a little bit, but we will get this done.
Acknowledged.
Alright, so you do some dialogue, and then when you're ready, I'll roll for a random event.
Computer, pull up the after-action report on the most recent recon mission, and display energy signatures from Quadrant 3-1.
Understood. Displaying now. Warning: traditional weapons not detected.
Computer, analyze weapon signature. All spectrums.
It appears that these weapons happen to be heavily modified in order to cause cruel amounts of damage to mech warriors and battle mechs. The flamers.
Computer,
the flamers were also identical for the ones that were involved with the attack that also involved Lieutenant Jordan Lake.
Computer, Computer, go to time index 3317 and isolate grid A5. Magnify ×4 and enhance. Looks like instead of an explosion, looks like a forced implosion. Computer, pull up all possible weapons that can actually cause forced implosions of both kinetic and other kinds of energy.
Data currently unknown. Searching.
With my personal database.
Data not found in database.
This is not good. Computer, run a level 3 diagnostic on the weapon signature. I want to find out everything that we can about what we're up against, down to the last micron if you have to.
Understood. Working now. Danger. Weapon signatures are confirmed. Shredder missiles. They were designed to cause serious damage to aircraft engines.
Aren't those shredders actually equipped with some kind of EM tracking system?
Unfortunately, no. They are upon impact. They do cause system on the engines that cannot be repaired by conventional means.
Total energy neutralization. This is exactly as I feared. Blackfeet, Lieutenant Captain McDonald.
Go ahead, Lieutenant.
I need you in my office right away. Something I think you might want to see firsthand.
Stand by, I'm on my way.
Understood. With dispatch. Lake out.
Just better than. Oh, what's going on?
Tom, open the door.
Yes, Lieutenant.
We managed to figure out what kind of weapon was actually used.
What
Tom, display the schematics.
Understood.
Shredder missiles.
Is this what ended up causing damage to one of our aircraft?
Unfortunately, according to the data here, this kind of weapon can actually cause total energy neutralization if it hits an engine.
Oh, nice. Oh, wow.
So yeah, it looks like we got ourselves one heck of a dangerous situation on our hands here.
Yeah, I really don't like what's going on. Later on.
Nor do I.
Yeah. We'll do some more research on it, and we'll get back to it as soon as we can. Now rolling.
Understood.
Rolling for random event. 13. Meanwhile, in the mess hall, there is Lieutenant David and Sergeant Riley. Do you really think that they are going to be this scary? Says Lieutenant David.
I wouldn't be surprised. And trust me, based on if you actually saw the kind of stuff that they were actually developing at that weapons depot we destroyed, you would be absolutely scared for your life as well.
Yeah, it's already bad enough that I ended up having a failure in my cooling suit, cooling suit that I ended up having, because that almost could have put me in the hospital for months.
At least you're back up and run. At least you're back up and walking again.
Yeah, barely. All right, what else happens this day?
I actually head into the mess hall myself.
All right, continuing random event.
I mean, honestly, do you actually think that someone actually designed those kind of weapons just store them in the weapons depot?
Of course not.
I stopped trying to figure out the Concordat a long time ago, Sergeant Riley.
Well, whatever it is, Johnny, it's going to cost. We need to be able to get rid of this. My father had warned me something like this was going to happen a long time ago.
Did he now?
It's too long of a story to talk about right now. I must finish what's left of my lunch.
Alright, love.
And what else happens this day?
I actually exited the mess hall from there, and I actually signaled for you as well.
You sick?
Captain McDonald, meet me in the.
Say again. Where do you want me to meet you?
Meet me in the security hold.
All right.
We need to pay. We need to pay the ex-commander a visit.
Very well.
Sergeant? Sergeant, why don't you take... Why don't you head down to the mess hall and get yourself a bite to eat?
You're temporarily relieved of duty, sergeants. We'll handle this from here.
Very good, sir.
I can. Wake up there, serpent!
Great. Just what I don't need. Just what I don't need in the morning or afternoon, or whatever time this is.
You're going to answer. You're going to answer a few questions.
Captain, easy. Captain, I want to take point on this one, if you don't mind.
Fine, I'll be Antonio. Do you want me to be the Antonio?
Yeah.
What other sorry excuse do you have now?
Actually, none. Can't believe I'm actually saying this, but I actually need your help.
What kind of help can you possibly do? Should I give you after what you and your goons have done?
Does the project name Darkblight mean anything to you?
Darkblight? Not really. Though it's top secret, and nobody really knows what's going on.
Darkblight was actually... Well, it was actually... I guess you could call it a bioweapon that was actually being designed by the Concordat. Something that you actually warned your daughter about years ago, according to her.
Yeah, that. Unfortunately, I am not allowed to talk. I'm not going to talk about it. As he like stumbles and holds his head.
What the? Commander! Antonio!
Listen to me.
Dad.
Listen to me. I'm being controlled. But as he falls unconscious.
Dr. Sato, get Dr. Sato to the security hold. Get a medical team down here now.
Understood. Hold on. Wait, what's going on, Lieutenant? What's all the ruckus over here?
Commander David has become unconscious. Unfortunately, the thing is, it wasn't either my doing or the captain's doing. I want a full scan done on his body immediately. Search for any kind of tracking unit or control chips.
Okay. Okay. We're on our way. Please do not summon me until everything's complete.
Understood. Captain?
Yes, Lieutenant.
Can't believe I'm actually saying this, but I think we're actually going to need help from Commander David on this one. Once he regains consciousness.
something tells me that something tells me his evil and traitorous acts may not be on his own fault after all.
Just when I mentioned the Project Darklight, it's almost as if some kind of failsafe had actually activated inside of him.
That can't be good. Alright, now, do I roll a random alright, what else happens?
Until, well, since it's gonna be another 24 hours until they figure out what's wrong with the commander. I see we time skip forward to the next day.
Wednesday, December 20th, 3043. First thing well, first thing that happens is in the mech bay. God damn it! Not this again! I thought I told them to frickin' fix this thing correctly!
Easy there! Captain, what happened?
Well, this is coming from Sergeant Paulina Kara.
Calm down, Sergeant. Tell me what the blasted blazes is going on.
I was just performing I'm just performing some maintenance on the Shadowhawk, and I've noticed that some of the interior structure of this is starting to rust.
What?
Not sure what exactly ended up happening, but it's something starting to erode.
Corporal.
This is coming up. This is Lieutenant Ojima's mech.
Corporal. Here, a Geiger counter and a radiographic seismograph.
And we're looking at this. Unfortunately, we don't have the best tools out. We don't have the best tools out there to do too much about it, and the whole thing's starting to come apart.
The Geiger counter and the seismograph tool are all I need to figure this out.
The problem, the only big problem is that the center torso here is starting to rot. Some. If I don't fix this kit, if this is not fixed carefully, this whole Shadowhawk may not end up coming back in. Master Sergeant Mo Collop, please report to Maintenance Bay 2.
We're on our way.
Master Sergeant, I've heard of some kind of problem with that's going on with one of the Royal Shadowhawks with Lieutenant Ojima's mech. Can you please investigate over there and figure out what's going on?
We'll get it right, sir.
Then Sergeant Paulina can... yes, boss. Something's going on here.
We can tell that. Can you be a bit more specific there, Master Sergeant?
The interior structure of this is starting to rust away. Then the center torso and right torso is experiencing some problems.
Honestly, what kind of thing could actually cause it to erode?
I have no idea. But we need to. But if we don't fix this properly, this thing will suffer permanent damage. Just
I want as many mechs as possible taken out of this mech bay immediately.
sir, we need to figure out what's causing this. So we'll work on it right away.
Like I said, clear the rest of the mechs out of this mech bay. Just in case if this isn't an isolated incident.
Understood.
I just hope that this isn't something that this is something that will only affect one of the mechs, not all of them.
Okay.
This is Dr. Sato to Lieutenant Lake and Captain McDonald.
This is Captain McDonald. Please go ahead.
Can the two of you please come to the infirmary?
We're just dealing with some stuff that's in our repair bay. But we'll be with you shortly.
Understood. And Lieutenant, you actually may have been right about your initial theory. I'll explain when you get here. Sato out.
That definitely cannot be good, Lieutenant. All right, Sergeant. Can you please work on this? Please work on what's going on with this, and let us know what's going on.
Understood.
5 minutes later, in the infirmary. Yes, can you please?
What have you managed to find here, Doctor?
Please, can you please get Dr. Sato, please?
Ah, Captain! Lieutenant! Came just in time. The analysis just finished up.
This can't... Well, what did you find?
See for yourself. Tom, pull up the 3D pull up that 3D medical display of Commander Antonio David, will you?
Understood. Lieutenant Lake, you know what that is?
Yeah, I do know what that is.
That's a control device. Did you manage to? Were you able to remove from him?
We were able to. But just one question: Did you by any chance notice a slight hiccup in power earlier this morning?
Well, when I was speaking with the chief mech tech, we did notice that that some of the power surges did cause a little bit of sparks from the ceiling. Yes.
That's because we figured that the only way to disable the chip was actually bright using a small EM pulse.
Now, did it cause any permanent damage on it? On our little guest?
No, the pulse itself was. We actually made sure that the pulse itself was localized to only the chip.
Excellent. So no, unfortunately. So I don't know if we're going to be able to speak with him later on or not.
He's going to need to remain here for another 24 hours for observation before I can declare you to talk to him.
All right. Well, if that's the case.
However, before he went under, even though he couldn't speak, he did give me this as Dr. Sato gives you the pad.
Oh my God, Lieutenant, you might want to bring this with you back to your office.
Agreed. Give me a prize, Doc. The sooner that he's able to talk with us, I think the better our chances will be of survival. Captain?
Alright. Alright, carry on with your duties, Dr. Sato.
Understood. Meanwhile, back in my office.
So what happened? So what's going on in your office?
Captain, you're not gonna believe. You're actually not going to believe this. Do you have any idea what's actually on this pad?
What is it? If it, I hope it's something that can. I hope that it's something that can explain what the huge amount of disruptions are.
You're not gonna believe this, but this doesn't just hold all the details on Project Darkblight, but it also happens to have the command data for every single kind of disruption system that the Conqueror actually happens to have.
That's pretty significant.
This is a bit. Hang on a second. Something else here as well. The numerical sequence.
Might want to.
Captain, you may want to write this down just in case. Seven 0 4 5 6 1 1 2 0 1 9 4 0 5 9 9 1 6 6 4 8 2 2.
I punch in and oh my god. Lieutenant, I think we just we reached the apocalypse of information what we have seen, and it is very, very, very disturbing.
Wait a second. Well, how about that? I recognize something with I actually recognize something with some of the numbers. He actually used his daughter's own birthday in the encryption code. And mine as well.
For this whole project?
He used both my birthday and hers in the encryption code.
Is that what this is?
This is, yeah. Oh, Commander. Oh, you really were. Oh, Commander, you sly, slippery serpent.
Alright, he is not coming out of prison as status anytime soon, Lieutenant.
To be honest with you, I think that might be a salvation, because this information here actually may be the key to saving us from absolute extinction right now.
Alright. Well, we'll continue doing research. Rolling for random event. Alright, so there is... soldier... And then all of a sudden, somewhere in the barracks, I think I'm just gonna take a little nap here for now.
Get yourself back up there, soldier!
Yeah, sorry, I had a little bit too much to drink.
Shame on you, soldier. Now come stand to attention like a real man. This is Lieutenant Lake, your commanding officer.
Yes. Oh, sir. Sorry, I'm seeing stars. You know.
Oh, you will be.
You clearly see that he's impaired.
You two, take him back and make sure he sobers up. Take him back to his quarters and give him some water. Make sure he sobers up.
Okay. So, next day. Do you like those random events?
Yes. Now let's press on to our next mission, shall we?
Alright, December 21st, 3043. This is Sergeant Hara to Lieutenant Lake. We were able to fix some of that rust in the center core, and we also but we're gonna need to see about refurbishing some of this sooner rather than later.
Whatever you need, get it.
Understood. This is Harana Calcut. The fusion engine is installed and ready to fly.
Excellent work, Nora.
So do you want the random event before or after the mission?
Let's go with after.
Okay. Beep 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 beep. All aerospace pilots report to briefing room. In the briefing room, Tom says, Lieutenant Lake, there is an incoming transmission coming from Davian Command for the leader of Tsunami Flight.
Patch it through.
Error. Reloading.
Incoming transmission from Davian Command to Lieutenant Alphers. We have a lance of tanks that are about to come into contact with a single lance of enemy mechs. They are all medium mechs that are a pair of griffins and a pair of hunchbacks. We are requesting that you destroy at least 50% of the enemy mechs in the area. Do not use fuel air bombs, as we do have infantry that are supporting the group.
Now you brief them on the mission.
Is this the convoy one?
No, it's an air support one. That'll be next.
Alright, people, listen up. This is going to be strictly a close air support mission. That means no fuel air bombs and nothing cluster-wise. This is going to require absolute precision altogether, regardless.
Alright, so we're coming up with some general high explosive bombs, and we're going to provide the best support we can.
One other thing. Tom, pull up data file SH114.
This is just a lance of medium mechs.
Either way, we've actually managed. Lieutenant Honora and I have actually managed to modify your targeting sensors to isolate these kind of missiles.
Oh boy.
They're called Shredder missiles. If by any chance one of these is actually fired and happens to have a lock on you, use the modified shafts in order to completely, and I quote, completely neutralize the targeting system on that thing. It will cause it to self-destruct.
We're on it. We're on it. We're preparing for takeoff now.
Good hunting.
You may connect now.
I'm only going to observe this one while I get myself.
Are you going to observe?
Yes.
This is Tsunami Flight. You are clear for takeoff. Good luck.
Alright.
Okay.
I'm gonna get my drink. I'll be right back.
Okay, so the objective here is to preserve 50% of the enemies and have 50% of the enemies destroyed. Bombs away. Tsunami 1 coming in for attack run. Thunder 1, the Tsunami 2 bombs away. This is ground forces. We've taken another hit. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
I took yeah, one of my guys. I think one of my guys took a PPC hit and somehow it's considered cripple. I don't know why.
Oh, that's definitely not good.
It's out of bombs. Damn it, they took another tank out! And apparently Tsunami 1 fired a laser and it went right through the cockpit of an enemy. Tsunami 1, enemy mech destroyed! You're the ground forces that, and you just suffered a enemy. You lost another enemy tank. Go ahead, Black Phoenix. You're the ground force. You're the ground force, and you're reporting heavy casualties. Well,
What's the status of our force?
well, 3 enemy tanks are we've lost 1, 2, probably 3 tanks. Bombs away. Tsunami 2 reporting, enemy deck destroyed.
Nicely done.
I'm I'm gonna declare that a victory because that's 50%.
Excellent. Come on home.
Then it's like, this is tsunami 2. We're out of control. Ejecting. Damn it! The Corsair's destroyed. And we don't control the battlefield either. Well, do we control the field since it was technically the winner controlling the battlefield? See,
Yes.
1, 2. Right, hit done. I don't get it. Why does only losing 5 armor in one section of Wink make it count as crippled? Destroying the mission was the success with one mission objective failed, but the rest of them were success. So this counts as a victory for us.
That it does.
Incoming transmission. The enemy mechs are retreating. Stand by for further orders.
Understood.
And then Lieutenant Honora comes back, is there, and she sees the whole wreckage of the Corsair that was shot down. You also see it as well. So you're with Lieutenant Honora.
Really?
Yeah, you're in the mech bay with her. I mean, you're in the aerospace hangar with her, with Tsunami 2's wreckage.
Dang it! Talk about. I have to say this pretty. Dang it! That definitely looks pretty rough.
Yeah. How did she lose? How did she end up? I don't understand how she lost control of this though.
I wish I had the answer for you.
We'll salvage what we can. Well, the landing gear is pretty much shot. So random event. 15. So there in. So over in the. Does the base have a library?
Definitely say it is.
And there one of ours one of the personnel is let's see, there is Samuel Kirkby and Sergeant Riley in the library. Yeah, let's see. Latest. Excuse me. Can I see the newest copy of the magazine newest tech?
Of course.
Huh? Look at. Sir, have you seen this?
Yeah, I've seen it.
No. Have you seen this? Have you seen some of this new technology on the about the what's probably in the works for new mech technology? Let's see here. ECM. Maybe perhaps if we can finally develop something, maybe for our own mechs, maybe this could go right away. I'll probably suggest this to higher ups later on. You're Lieutenant Kirkby.
Understood.
Here, why don't you take a look at this?
Alright. This is extremely interesting indeed. This is truly interesting indeed.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna go back to my quarters, and I guess I'm gonna start maybe going back to one of my other books.
Alright.
Let me know if you need me.
Will do.
And that was the random event. Next day, Friday, December 22nd, 3043.
Tea, Earl Grey, hot.
Two soldiers married each other.
Very interesting.
Yeah, but nothing significant for now, at least for the marriage. Hint.
True.
No, hint, hint, hint.
Yes, for now.
So tea, Earl Grey, hot for you.
Computer, pull up the latest pull up the latest short-range scans of the entire region. Expand to 30 kilometers.
Unable to comply, sir. ECM jamming detected.
God, just know about this ECM jamming fast.
We're sending satellite feed data. Satellite beta detects that the ECM jamming is occurring from the source that is in that particular area that I was trying to scan. It appears that the enemy does not want us to know what's going on. Just let me know when you're ready for the random event.
I'm ready for it.
Okay. Think of something. Based on one I rolled. Alright, so in the gymnasium where one of the mech warriors are off duty. You see, I mean, are you in the gym?
I currently am.
And you see Kelsey Gramslaw is looking a really bit stressed out, as she's probably pushing weights that she technically really that's going too much for her.
Overexerting yourself again, Kelsey?
I cannot get that freaking last mission out of my head.
Calm down there.
Now, Black Phoenix, that's something you never tell a woman to do. I must push myself harder. Must push myself harder. There. She looks extremely worn out. And I think you're a little bit.
Do us all a favor and get some rest.
I've been trying to get some rest over the last few days, and I hardly have been having any sleep after what has happened, Lieutenant.
I understand that, but beating yourself up over this isn't going to change the outcome.
I wish I could have done better. If it wasn't for my mech buddy getting captured and all.
We're going to get him back, Kelsey.
I hope you're right. I don't know, because I have no idea what we're about to face against. And while we're in the dark, anything is possible. Alright. And you ordered her to go back to her quarters?
Kelsey, go back. Alright, Gramslaw, return to your quarters and get some rest.
Yes, sir. She goes out there pretty angry. Next day. Saturday, December 23rd, 3043.
Alright. Wait a second. I think I figured out. Wait a second. I think I may have finally figured it out.
What'd you figure out?
This may sound a bit crazy, and to me I know it probably is. This ECM signal, it's not just in one place. It's moving.
Sounds like they really want to deceive us.
No, it's. I don't think it's just that. Wait, there. At least every 3 cycles, every 3 seconds the ECM spike seems to fade, actually revealing what looks like some kind of a metallic signature. Oh my god. Captain, I think we actually may have found ourselves a moving convoy.
Have we?
Metallic signatures that are registering here during those breaks in the EM spikes. It's a match.
Well, that convoy isn't coming yet, Black Phoenix, but it appears to be making a rest stop for the next day.
Definitely would appear to be so.
Keep an eye on it and let me know if anything else happens. Random event for the day.
I think I've had my fair share of random events for one day. My entire life is a random event.
Well, this a random event. I rolled something, and and of course it's occurring in the. It's also occurring in the it's coming into the gymnasium court. Where there's some teams that are doing some practice. You see a bunch. There is a bunch of some small walls separating some areas, and everybody seems to be bowling. You see Captain Terra, Mia Sandstrad, and Alexander Keys.
Bowling tournament? Well, I'll be.
We're practicing for all that, my grandson. I have not been bowling in a long time. Yeah. Why don't you give this a try? Next you hear from Captain Terra. Yes! I just rolled a turkey!
Okay, what did I say about rolling foul around here?
You know what a turkey is in bowling, right?
Yes, I know what it is.
And then all of a sudden I show up. Captain, may I please see that for a second?
Sure thing.
Alright, all set up. I throw the ball down there, 40 miles an hour, hit the pin, all the pins go flying in the back, and leaves nothing standing. You saw that, and your reaction is a 2.
What the? Not bad. Not bad at all.
Seriously? Yeah, he rolled a strike that made everything go flying. All of a sudden, one of them starts. You have to make a quick reaction check. And you barely succeed. So you look up, you see one of the bowling pins started coming right at you. Like you barely just dodged it in time. Everybody looks at me weird, including you. Your reaction after that?
Seriously, Crimson?
Okay, I'm just gonna return this and I'm gonna head back to my office now.
Yeah, that might be the best idea.
Alright. Next day. I'm gonna do the random event before the mission. It is Sunday, December 24th, 3043. It is Christmas Eve at the base. And we're currently in the office of the Captain McDonald's office. Holy shit.
You said it, I didn't have to.
It's coming in range. Computer, cola. Cola, freezing. Lieutenant Lake, I think we found something.
Really?
Yeah. It's coming in the range. Prep everybody in the office. Prep everybody in the briefing room in about 2 hours. Random event. Oh fuck. You hear? Danger! 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 Security breach detected.
What?
Security breach detected in prison cell Lock Delta.
Delta block, isn't that... Captain, get down to Delta block now!
Lock all doors and seal off the exits.
Understood.
Let's see. Damn it! The prisoner escaped!
Damn it. Which prisoner?
Maya Johnson!
Damn it! Hang on a second. Don't worry, she's not gonna get far.
She's already gone.
I know that. But if that's the case, then what? And how am I still tracking her?
All of a sudden, the tracking device gets jammed by the ECM.
Take an ECM piece of fuck.
Alright, soldiers, what happened? And why is that Maya Johnson missing?
There was a power surge in the cell block. We were actually trying to repair the problem, but another surge completely knocked out the locking mechanisms.
How did this happen?
That's what we're trying to figure out right now, sir.
We'll get to it. And I want you guys to question every single prisoner to have that. That prisoner that escaped was part of the Blue Dragon's guard.
Understood.
And Lieutenant Lake, we have a confirmation. One of the Blue Dragon's guards have escaped the cell. and she may or may not return later on.
Just what I don't need to hear.
But random events. All mech warriors report to the briefing room.
We're on our way.
Now, describe the situation that has occurred, Black Phoenix.
The entire base is in chaos following Maya Johnson's escape.
And you tell her about Maya Johnson. Black Phoenix, you tell him about Maya Johnson.
As all of you probably well know, one of our prisoners actually managed to escape during a massive power surge in the cell block earlier today. It was Maya Johnson, guard of the Blue Dragon.
Oh my. What are your orders, sir?
Right now, we've already got 2 recon teams out there searching for her. But at this point in time, the main force has a bigger threat to deal with. Tom, pull up the data and prepare to play back the transmission.
Stand by. Sir, updated incoming transmission from Davian Command.
Play it back.
Transmission from Davian Command to Lieutenant Angel. Lieutenant Angel, we have a critical opportunity to strike. Satellites have reported a large convoy that appears to be transporting something very valuable, and we need to have the convoy destroyed. We only have one chance to eliminate this. They are guarded by a large force of tanks. By eliminating 50% of these forces will force the convoy to surrender.
Lieutenant Lake, I have detected that Maya Johnson has escaped and that has escaped earlier is heading towards this convoy.
Then we may still have a chance to catch them.
Lieutenant Angel, go out and intercept these things immediately. I don't want her to escape again.
Understood.
Alright, you are cleared to connect. Which mechs do you want? I have 2 archers, a centurion, and a griffin.
I'll take an archer and a centurion.
You got 2 archers?
I said I'll take an archer and a centurion.
Yeah, you're not pink, by the way.
I know, I'm working on that right now.
This is Scarlet. Communications online.
This is Black Phoenix and Overwatch Command. All units, begin startup sequence.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Scarlet is exiting the mech bay. Over.
We have confirmation and
There's a mixed number of mech land. Deploy. Black Widow reporting. We are detecting a large convoy heading this way. It is possible that the escaped prisoner might actually be part of this convoy. Do you copy?
I cap.
Scarlet misses. Black Phoenix, after the stream, I just had. I'll just try to make a one other plan with you, okay?
All right, let's try and make this brief. All right.
Yeah, after the stream's done. This is Scarlet Lance to command. There is a large number of tanks that are protecting these particular convoy members. Your turn. Well, our Bombardier is definitely screwed. Your turn. Damn it, the freaking bombardier explodes. Command, this is Scarlet. The officer has suffered a malfunction and is ejected. We're on our own here. Round 3, Black Phoenix. Oh, a vedette explodes. Never mind. Forget that I said that one of the officer exploded. Ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Alright, just get yourself into a firing position somewhere over there, and then go right. Then you can rain hell. Easy prey. Wow, both of them hit. The bombardier's down. Your turn. Your turn.
Alrighty.
a total of... There are a total of 12... there's 14, so if we destroy 7 units of the primary up for, they'll be forced to surrender.
Very good.
Scarlet reporting, holding position and stalking my prey. Your turn. Careful, that Saladin, it's got an AC 20. Another enemy vehicle is immobilized. Your turn to fire. Scarlet's taking some damage. Of course she misses. Alright, round 5. Just waiting on you. An enemy vehicle's abandoned. Only 5 to go. Alright, 5 more to go, Black Phoenix. Of course, you also see a Shadowhawk in front of the Centurion. Dang, we've taken a lot of damage. Round 6. The archer notices a Saladin tank pointing its AC-20 at the archer right in front of it.
Trying to figure out where to move.
Well, I mean, I'd suggest taking out that frickin' Saladin. Probably do a careful stand and face southwest. Now the Centurion can go into the rubble behind that plainsman and fire everything at it except for try to fire it what it can at it. Well, you got that. Well, you got that goblin then. Trying to get the thing. Never mind. Yep, you destroyed the enemy Saladin. 4 more to go. Oh, you actually took out the frickin' hip actuator on that guy, on that frickin' militia mech. That'll slow it down. Round 7. The militia pilot, the militia mech ejected.
Alright, so where am I moving?
Well, I would recommend you try regrouping with the others when possible. The bombardier pilot ejected.
Great.
Alright, now the Archer goes back to the freaking firing position. This is Command. This is Scarlet Land. The bombardier has ejected. Your turn to fire.
No!
Shit. Thorian Coke is KIA. Shit. The damn Shadowhawk. All of a sudden the comms Lieutenant Lake hears a scream from a green pilot. Scarlet Theory is down.
Copy that.
Lucky shot. Damn lucky shot. That's why that's why it was better for me to. That's why that note was there. fire. Blast that Saracen.
Actually, a better shot against the Shadowhawk.
Blast the Shadowhawk. Blast him.
Sure thing.
The AC5 of the Shadowhawk jams. I'll destroy that Saracen. Damn! I fumbled. There's a couple of flip platoons on the over there. That Saracen tank to the northwest may have a decent you might have a decent shot at.
I'm going after the Saracen then. We don't even have a clear shot with it? Damn!
I'm taking some. Damn it! I'm taking some damage. All right, now I end up. Halving all of its all that thing's movements. Round 10.
Last round, I hope.
We still need. I still think we need 4 more kills. Your turn. Move towards the Griffin at full speed.
Can't seem to find the Griffin. Oh, found it.
Alright, let's do this. You could shoot the Shadowhawk. Gonna need to overheat a little bit. Ugh. Oh, I missed? What? I missed? Alright. Advance southwest. If we can't take the attack, we might as well destroy the convoy. Well, the crew's killed on a vedette tank, so now we only have 3 more to go. Your turn to fire. Left arm gone. Artemis SCF's destroyed. This is Archer 2. But yeah, my Artemis FCS is destroyed. Try going towards the convoy to the west. We need to take these out. Your turn, fire. We lost initiative. You gotta just head southwest. Head southwest, Black Phoenix. Well, a Saracen medium hover tank has really gotten critically damaged. The archer's taking critical damage and retreating. Still there, buddy? You still there?
Yeah, I've noticed.
We gotta take out that construction mech now. Its rear torso is open. Its rear center torso is opened up. I'll try going after the one, but just blast it.
Don't mind if I do.
You caused the thing to explode. Just gotta say, damn it, my right PPC is gone. Ugh. Foot actuator destroyed. But at least the minor mech is won't be able to escape this turn. Just get behind the minor mech. Did it escape? How did it flee the battlefield if it was in a hold-out position? Alright, fine. Blast a Saracen. Target destroyed. 2 more to go.
Actually,
we need to kill 7 of the primary Op 4 in order to force them the convoy to surrender. Now we just gotta turn around and take the others on. The archer's trying to retreat. Watch out! The enemy Shadowhawk is in melee range of you. I'll shoot the Saracen. Left leg gone! Punch it. God damn it. Advance towards the Saracen. I think our lance has taken too much damage to maintain this position. I think we better fall back. The only good thing is that that we don't control the battlefield. That we do control the battlefield after. Just fire on the Saracen. Command to all forces, retreat. Damn it, that's like the second mission in a row that she went on that didn't go as planned. Alright, so exit out of that place. One's in critical condition, another one's confirmed KIA. Scarlet's also hurt. Technically, because we retreated, those things are gone. Incoming transmission from Davian Command, Black Phoenix.
Go ahead.
We seriously underestimated the strength of the defending force. We took a lot of damage. Retreat. And she is KIA. God damn it! Whatever that valuable thing is, we might be in for some serious trouble soon. Lieutenant Lake, it appears that some of our people that have returned, and what's left of one of the archers with no head. See what? Get everything fixed up and stand by for further orders.
Understood. Looks like we'll have to cut it. Looks like we'll have to cut it off all from here.
Unfortunately, that it appears that we totally underestimated the strength of the Shadow Blades. After all, if things continue this way, we're in for a long fight.
I have to agree with you.
So thank you, Black Phoenix. I have one more thing for you. I need to ask you about as soon as as soon as the stream ends. So, so thank you so very much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, I'm Crimson Thunder.
I'm Black Phoenix.
And see you next time.